Hey, my dear students, speaking to you as your teacher Mahmoud Makram. Hope you're fine and life is treating you well, and inshallah, this corona is going to end soon. Today, we're going to continue Unit 5. We have to continue this unit, and we have done the first part. Today is time for grammar, and as I have told you at the end of the last unit, that this unit is about the passive voice. Is it part of the passive voice or all of the passive voice? Actually, it's about all the passive voice. I'm going to show you how we can change a sentence from the active voice to the passive voice in present, past, future, and present perfect, as well as the modals. Our outcome, our targeted structure from this unit is changing sentences from active voice to passive. Okay, we start with the present voice. We have here the rule itself, and you have an example. Of course, if the sentence is present simple, you will have either the verb itself or the verb plus s. So you can have the stem of the verb, the infinitive, or you can have the verb plus s. Here in the first example, you have this sentence: Rakan writes a book. To change a sentence, you start with the object. So a book is written by Rakan. Of course, because the sentence is present simple, I used is or are depending on the subject, and then I used the PP as it's mentioned here. Another example, and I'll give you a second to think about how to change it. Badr cleans the windows, so of course you will start with the windows. So the windows is or are, of course are, and the PP from clean is cleaned. So the windows are cleaned by. Okay, then we have here a lot of examples to practice, to have drill. Okay, we'll start with this one. I write a book. A book is written by me, of course. You make mistakes, so mistakes are made by me. Then he fixes cars. Now it's your time. You've seen enough examples. So he fixes cars. How do I change it? Yes, you're right. Cars are fixed by him. We produce cotton. Of course, in all these examples, it's one of two things. It's either the stem, or which is verb 1, or it's verb plus s. So that's why we use is or are plus pp. So this sentence, again, we produce cotton. So the right way to change it is, yes, you're right. Cotton is produced by us. Then we send emails. Of course, we will start with emails. So the right answer is emails are sent by you. Then they build houses. So houses are built by them. Right? Let's move on to the past. Of course, in past you can have past, of course, is the second form of the verb, and you must use was or were plus pp to change a sentence from active voice to passive voice. Here we have an example. Ryan wrote a book. How can I change it? Again, in the same way, you will use the object a book. Because this sentence is past, it's wrote. So you have to use was or were plus pp. So a book was written by Ryan. Another example, Muhammad cleaned the windows. So you will start with the object, which is the windows, and because the sentence is past, you have to use was or were plus pp. So the right way to change it is the windows were cleaned by Muhammad. 1. Active and passive. Here are more examples on past simple. I wrote a book, you ate the food, he broke the mobile, we received the letter, you damaged the laptop, and they cooked the food. In these examples, we have past here, wrote, and then you have ate, broke, received, damaged, cooked. So all the verbs are in the past simple tense. To change them, you must use, to change them from active voice to passive voice, you must use was or were and then the PP, and you start with the object. So I wrote a book will be, a book was written by me. You ate the food was eaten by you. He broke the mobile, now it's your time. Yes, I can hear you. Your answer is right. You can't be, your answer is very right. It can't be wrong. He broke the mobile, so the mobile was broken by him. We received the letter, so the letter was received by us. You damaged the laptop was damaged by you. They cooked the food was cooked by them. Move on to the next one. Then we have future. Of course, we use, for future you have a sentence, future simple, you have a sentence like this one, Nadir will write a book. So it's simple. To change it, you have to use, if you have will in the main sentence, in the active voice sentence, you have to use will be plus PP. So the right way to change it, Nadir will write a book, you start with a book will be written by Nadir. So a book will be written by Nadir. So the second example, Yasser will clean the windows. Yes, you have to use will be plus PP. So the windows will be, and the PP from clean is cleaned. So the windows will be cleaned by Yasser. Next, here you have a lot of examples. So we have 3 examples here, I guess. I will write a book, so the right answer to change it, a book will be written by me. The second one, you will test the pipes. So yes, the pipes will be tested by you. He will install the AC. So the AC will be installed by him. Let's move on to the present perfect. Of course, in the present perfect active voice sentence, you have or has plus PP. To change them, you have to use have or has plus been plus PP. So here you have a sentence, Salim has written a book has been written by Salim. If the original sentence is in the present perfect active voice, you have to use have or has plus been plus PP. So Ali has cleaned the windows have been cleaned by Ali. And here you have more examples. You have here on the left 3 sentences in the active voice, and on the right their copy of passive voice. I have written a book has been written by me. You have made a mistake has been made by you. He has taken a photo has been taken by him. Here, these are some other examples in using modals. He should send the parcel. Of course, should is like will, like may, like can, like could. All what you have to do is to use should be, will be, could be, must be. It's easy. So he should send the parcel. The parcel should be sent by him. You should have sent the parcel. This is, of course, should have. It's not should plus the verb itself. So you should have sent the parcel. So because you have here, you must use been. So the parcel should have been sent. You must follow the rules. So the rules must be followed. The rules must be followed. But in the last one, you must have followed the rules. If you have here this deduction form of must, you must have followed the rules. So we say the rules must have been followed. Now let's go to your student books. Kindly open them in Unit 5, Lesson 2. On the right, you will have this activity. And now we need to answer this activity. Designer jeans, number 1. Designer jeans in most situations. 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 Designer jeans in most situa Can I say can wear? Can the jeans wear themselves? Or I must say designer jeans, huh? Can be. What is the PP of wear? Yes, your answer is right, can be worn. The second one, hasn't Martha had her exam results yet? Surely she should tell by now, or she should be told by now, or what do you think, huh? I'm giving you some time. Yes, she should have been told by now because it's in the deduction form. Why are you holding that book so close to your face? This is causative. Must have your eyes tested. Of course, you know the causative. We studied the causative in lesson 4, I think, unit 2. You must have your eyes tested. Then if you think they are too long, you can, this is again, it's causative. You can have your trousers altered. And the last one, I think should my hair cut. I think I should, can I say I think I should cut my hair? No, this is not right because it's a causative form. So the right answer to say it is I think I should have my hair cut. Let's move on. In lesson 3 on the right, now please go to lesson 3 on the right. You will find the completion of the passive voice grammar rule. From Jack Holstrom to Graham Martin. Hi Graham, the promotion report. So this one is easy. I have almost finished the promotion report, and this one, of course, because it's in future, you have here tomorrow. So I will send it to you at least an hour before the meeting tomorrow. For your information, the main points. Can I say the points will summarize below or will be summarized? What do you think? Yes, or are summarized. Last week, so it must be in the passive form. Last week it's past here, Hall Thompson employee. Of course it's past, so the right answer is was employed to make a series of 5 new TV commercial. Promo studios have them ready for next month. Of course this is future because here you have next month. These commercials on all major channels in the afternoon right through the autumn, winter and spring. Of course these commercials, it must be passive, of course, will be shown. From the commercials here, use in new magazine advertisements. What, of course, again it will be used, and then new packaging for Alpine Crunch. Here we have at the moment. This is a different form of passive because the sentence must be in the present progressive tense, so we must use being here is being designed. Then the next one, it will go into production next month and in the shops just before the TV campaign, and it will be in the shops just before the TV campaign begins in the autumn. The retail price of Alpine Crunch, can it reduce itself, or it should be reduced, or it will be reduced by 10% to coincide with the beginning of the TV campaign. Sales are expected, of course, to rise by at least 25% during the campaign, and the increase should, for a good period after that, should be sustained. This is passive again. This was all about the passive voice of Unit 5. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye.